Your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming. This is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, 4 people were taken to the hospital, 3 vehicles were totaled, but no serious injuries following a multi-vehicle crash in Scottsbluff yesterday afternoon. Scottsbluff police say they were dispatched at approximately 1 p.m., and investigation found that a Nissan Xterra, driven by 29-year-old Katie Weiland of Gering, was stopped on East 20th Street when she entered the intersection of Highway 26, failing to yield to a northwest-bound Honda Odyssey driven by Josue Gomez Garza of Alliance. The Odyssey struck the front end of the Xterra in the intersection, which caused the Xterra to impact a Chevy Equinox driven by Tricia Klingen of Scottsbluff, who was stopped at the posted stop sign at the north corner of the intersection. The impacts resulted in the Xterra and Equinox coming to rest in the drainage ditch near the north corner of the intersection. Citations were pending for further investigation. All 3 vehicles were total losses, and it took roughly 1 hour to clear the scene. Well, a shocking story involving an electrician accused of defrauding a Scottsbluff church. Court records say that Troy Little of rural Minatare had his state of Nebraska electrical board license expire on December 31st, but continued to do unlicensed work. One of those jobs was for Cornerstone Church on Avenue F, who cut a check to Little for the amount of $5,250. The church board said Little did some work, but didn't complete the project. And during that time, Little was also working on opening his restaurant and applying for a liquor license for El Barrio Cantina in the old Whiskey Creek building. Troy Little is facing a Class 3 felony charge of criminal impersonation and a Class 1 misdemeanor charge of violating electrical license requirements, and will be arraigned on the charges on November 7th in Scottsbluff County Court. And a Mitchell mother and son duo are facing multiple felony charges after Mitchell police found drugs, weapons, and a child inside a home near a school. Officers executed a search warrant at a residence on 11th Avenue, where they say 33-year-old DJ Gibbons tried to hide narcotics. Investigators found suspected fentanyl and LSD, along with drug paraphernalia and weapons. In a bathroom, 65-year-old Susan Gibbons allegedly tried to flush meth down the toilet, and more meth was found in her bedroom, shared with a juvenile. Both face charges for possession with intent to distribute within a school zone, tampering with evidence, and child abuse. DJ Gibbons also faces weapons and an LSD distribution charge. Bond was set at $200,000 for Susan and $250,000 for DJ. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Welcome back. The Gering City Council has given first-round approval to an ordinance amending city code on when zoning change protests are allowed that, if successful, would trigger the need for supermajority approval of the change. Monday night, the council voted 6-1 on the updated language after being told the city's code was less restrictive than state statutes on the subject. City engineer Annie Folk explained the major difference with current city ordinance.
There's no requirements about when this protest can come into play. They can protest it on any zone change. And by state statute, the way the state statute reads, they have similar language allowing for a protest of the Planning Commission's recommendation, but it only allows a protest in situations where The recommendation is for a zone change that would be out of accordance with the city's comprehensive plan.
The council also gave second-round approval to an ordinance updating the comprehensive plan that would, among other things, specifically add commercial hub designations to the intersection of Five Rocks and Country Club roads, as well as along the Heartland Expressway on the southern edge of town. That vote was 5-3, with Mayor Kent Ewing casting the final yes vote to move the proposal to a third and final reading. Well, the Nebraska Department of Revenue says scammers are using the state agency's name in an attempt to separate you from your money. According to an NDOR release, scam text messages are being sent out asking individuals to click a link to receive the refund. Officials say that the cited Nebraska revised statute adds validity to the message. The embedded link will direct the taxpayer to a bogus site to enter their personal or banking information. They say the Department of Revenue would never send a text message to ask for personal tax return information. And if you receive a text message of that kind, do not reply and delete it.
October is Renewal by Anderson's United Against Cancer campaign, and when Renewal offered to pay for employees' radon testing and mitigation, several Renewal team members found radon in their homes. Deb was one of them, and she always wondered how she got breast cancer. Radon causes cancer. It's linked to Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. Radon is a killer.
People don't know about radon. They don't know what a killer it is, and they don't know how cheap it is to have it tested.
From all of us at Renewal by Anderson, please get a radon test now. It could save your life.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Fall sports hitting the home stretch as we get to our Thursday update here on the TV side of things. The high school girls golf season closed out on Tuesday, and for Class B, the state tournament was held at Scottsbluff Country Club. For a second straight year, Scottsbluff's Addie Peck finishing in second place. She shot matching 82s on her home course and finished 2 shots off the leader.
Yeah, it didn't turn out how I exactly hoped. I was hoping to win, but I'm happy for Julia. I've played with her before. She's a great player, and I had some great shots. I played pretty well, but it just didn't all come together. I'm so happy to be here, and it's sad. It's a bittersweet moment, it being my last time, but also moving on.
Solo second a year ago, tied for runner-up on Tuesday of this week, and that made her a 3-time state medalist. She just cracked the top 15 her sophomore year.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for how far I've come. I have a great support system with my family and also my coaches and my teammates. I could not do it without any of them. So I've definitely progressed over my time, and I'm just so thankful for everyone who's been a part of that.
Need to hear from Scottsbluff head coach Brock Ayler on Peck's time as a Bearcat and what's made her such a good competitor.
Yeah, well, if you know Addie, she plays multiple sports. She's involved in a lot. She's, one of our leaders in cheer. She's a leader on the soccer field. And quite honestly, if you look, Addie also has that fighter's mentality where if somebody is bigger, faster, stronger, they're going to have to literally knock her out because she's not going to give up. She is just that tough mentally to keep going. She's always asking for help all the time, even when things are going tough. She's fun to coach. She's a great kid. She's passionate about it. She's worked really hard at the game over many, many years. And so we're really proud of the leadership and things she did and how she brought everybody else along.
Scottsbluff's Addie Peck tying for second at the Class B championships in town. Omaha Duchesne Academy winning their 4th straight team title by just 1 shot over Elkhorn North. Cross-country district meets taking place both yesterday and today. One local runner here near home qualified for the girls' state meet at the C5 meet yesterday at Ogallala. That was Mitchell's Lindy Fillingham. Today it's the B and D classes for teams in the region. Scottsbluff Gering Alliance among teams at the B3 and B4 meets in Lexington. You've got the likes of Hemingford, Gordon Rushville, Banner County, Crawford, Morrill, and Kimball running today at Perkins County. Just 2 high school football games coming up tomorrow night on our airwaves, as we'll have games on multiple stations. Scottsbluff at McCook. Both teams are 6-1, so plenty of postseason implications for that one. Broadcast tomorrow night on the Trail at 5:30 for the 6 o'clock Mountain Time kickoff. Gering needs a couple of late season wins to be in a position to try and host another playoff game. They'll visit 6-1 Chadron tomorrow night. Jeff Kelly will be there with the broadcast on KMOR 93.3 starting at 6:30. There's no area game of the week tomorrow night due to Husker football coverage on the brand. And quickly here on the way out the door, WNCC volleyball. They'll have one match this weekend on the road at Lamar Saturday as they try and improve to 9-2 in the Region 9 South Conference standings. That is the latest today from right here at the Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Pet waste and water don't mix. Animal waste decomposes in water, releasing nutrients, which deplete the oxygen fish and other life need to survive and encourage harmful algae growth. Animal waste also has disease-carrying bacteria, making contaminated water unusable. It's easy to prevent pet waste pollution. Simply pick up your pet's waste and dispose of it in a trash can, and avoid letting your pets defecate within 200 feet of our community's waterways. Tri-City Stormwater reminds you it's our water, our responsibility.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, back on September 27th, the United Way of Western Nebraska hosted its annual Duck Draw fundraiser. And on Wednesday, the top two winners were presented their prizes. Stacy Smith of Torrington won the Honda Pioneer side-by-side, donated in part by Sandberg Honda, and call it beginner's luck because she says this was her first year she ever bought ducks.
Well, it was the first time I bought ducks. The good Lord placed it on my heart to, put forth, buy the ducks. The money goes for a good cause, and that was really the only reason I was doing it. And when I was told I won, that was a big shock.
Elizabeth Starr of Scottsbluff won the 2025 Chevy Trax from Team Auto Center and says she was shocked when she learned that she won.
Yeah, our realtor actually texted my husband and said, I think your wife won the grand prize. We were just very surprised.
Proceeds from this major fundraiser go to help the many agencies the United Way steps up each year to help. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.